Yo, what's going on? It's your boy Mac, back with another video. Today is Friday, March 8th. It's a beautiful day today in San Antonio, Texas. Recording a video from work right now. I just wanted to hop on real quick and talk about the Russell Wilson situation. It's been reported that Russell Wilson is supposed to be visiting with the Raiders sometime during free agency next week. Today he visited with the Giants, and today he's supposed to be visiting with the Pittsburgh Steelers sometime later today. Because of the Broncos releasing Russell Wilson, he's pretty much free to sign wherever he wants at this point. The Broncos, they took a pretty big cap hit. I think it's record breaking. I think they have about $89 million in cap dead cap, which means they're pretty much going to be paying Russell Wilson while he's not even on the team, while he's not even playing. So he pretty much has the freedom to sign wherever he wants. So whatever team he signs with, the Broncos are still going to be paying him $39 million this year, upcoming year. I'm not sure about the next year, but I know they're going to still be paying him around $39 million. So he could pretty much sign wherever he wants for $20. I mean, literally, he can sign wherever he wants for as little to no money. There was a report of him saying that he's willing to sign a vet minimum. So he could sign anywhere from $1 million to $2 million, literally anywhere he wants. So because the Broncos are still paying him that boatload of money. So I find it interesting, that he's met with the Giants, he's met with the Steelers. I think Mike Tomlin, I think he's pretty much, kind of on the hot seat, pretty much. I don't think he's going to be there that long. So it's interesting that Mike Tomlin with the Steelers, he wants to kind of, tie his whatever remaining career he has left with the Steelers with Russell Wilson. So that's kind of surprising. I figured he want to go out and get a young guy, get a rookie quarterback, somebody he could, if I'm gonna tie my, hitch my wagon to a quarterback that's gonna save my career, it's gonna be a new guy coming out of the draft, one of these talented rookie quarterbacks coming out, like, Caleb, Jaden, maybe trading up for them. So I think it's kind of interesting that that Mike Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers are interested in Russell Wilson. I'm not sure how that's gonna go. The Giants, they still have Danny Dimes, as people will call him, Vanilla Vic. You know what I'm saying? Daniel Jones is their starting quarterback. He signed under contract for around $40 million, something crazy. For the production that he's given them last year. I mean, I don't know how the Giants are gonna move on from Danny Dimes and sign Russell Wilson. I don't know how they're gonna work that out, but good luck to them. I hear they're in the market for a quarterback as well. They're thinking about drafting a quarterback in this year's draft. So I don't know what the Giants are gonna do, man. Like, they're in a tough situation because of Danny Dimes on the hook for so much money. Like, nobody's gonna want to trade for him. You know what I mean? That contract is outrageous. So yeah, that'll be an interesting thing to monitor. Pittsburgh, I could see them, their quarterback situation. They have Kenny Pickett, who's still on a rookie contract. So I can kind of see Russell Wilson going to Pittsburgh more than I could see Russell Wilson going to the Giants. So that's pretty much my thoughts there. But as far as Russell Wilson signing with our Las Vegas Raiders, it's tough for me because obviously you have to make a decision when it comes to Russell Wilson. You have to make a decision now before the draft comes. And me personally, I want my quarterback, in the draft. In my previous video, I want Jaden Daniels. And then there's a list behind, Caleb, Drake May, JJ McCarthy, Michael Penix, Bo Nix. That was my order. So as Jayden Daniels being my number one quarterback that I want the Raiders to target, I'm not sure if it. I don't know if it can work because, you know, say we go sign Russell Wilson, right? He's gonna be on a contract. He's gonna be on the books for what? $3 million at max, right? We still have Aiden O'Connell, who I expected to be our backup quarterback. And then, like, does that stop us from going to trade up for our future quarterback? Because we already have serviceable quarterbacks at this point. So to me, it wouldn't make sense to have Russell Wilson, Aiden O'Connell, and say a Jayden Daniels on the roster at the same time. Now, if this was any other year, and we weren't like in a position to maybe trade up for a Jayden Daniels or one of those top tier 3 quarterbacks, and you know the quarterback pool in the draft market was kind of dry, then I'll say hell yeah, man, let's get Russell Wilson. Give him about a year or two, and then draft our quarterback next year. But because we're in a situation where, you know, there's so many talented young guys coming out of the draft, you know what I mean? I don't see Russell Wilson, the new draft guy, and Aiden O'Connell coexisting, because it's gonna come a time where, like, you know, you said, Russell, go ahead and you starting for the season. Go ahead and we're gonna start you off on the season, and next thing you know, he goes out and throws a pick. Soon as he does that, everybody's gonna start calling for Jayden Daniels. Vice versa, Jayden Daniels throws a pick, everybody's gonna be booing him, calling for Russell Wilson. So, I mean, can the Raiders still do that? Yes, but I don't know how that's gonna work out. You know what I mean? I honestly don't. You know, we still have Aiden O'Connell on the roster. Yeah, Russell Wilson would be cheap as hell. You know, you can't beat $2 million, you know, for a serviceable quarterback like Russell Wilson. He's a winner. You know what I mean? He's a proven winner. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2. You know, he didn't play bad last year. But like I said, if it was any other year, man, I would love Russell Wilson. I just don't know if we could have a Russell Wilson, still have Aiden O'Connell, and would it make sense to still draft up for our quarterback? Me personally, I want us to draft up for our quarterback, like I said previously. And if somehow we could keep, like I said, somehow keep a Aiden O'Connell, a Russell Wilson, and a Jayden Daniels, fine. However, I need to get Jayden Daniels, fine. That's cool. But me personally, I feel like getting Russell Wilson will affect that situation. That's just my opinion. Me personally, I think what I'm basically trying to say is, I don't want Russell Wilson to affect our future quarterback decision. I would love Russell Wilson. I wouldn't mind Russell Wilson starting for a year. I just don't want it. I don't want it to affect our quarterback situation, because as I said previously in an older video, I strongly feel that this is the year we need to get our guy for the future. And I just don't want Russell Wilson to, you know, affect that. I mean, I get it. You know, Russell Wilson to Vegas. You know, it makes sense. You know, wifey Sierra. You know, she gonna be. That's an opportunity for her to perform in Vegas. You know, talk about her goodies and stuff, and you know, all that good jazz. But I don't know, man. You know, it makes sense though. You know, Sierra's a performer. You know, and Vegas is the entertainment capital of the world. So we will definitely see. But yeah, you know what? I wouldn't be mad. I wouldn't be mad at Vegas. I wouldn't be mad at Russell Wilson coming to Vegas, but just don't let it affect our decision with the quarterback situation in the draft. Please don't do that. We cannot afford to do that. There's too many guys in this year's draft that can sit behind Wilson and learn, you know, what it takes to be a pro, because at the end of the day, Russell Wilson is the ultimate pro. You know, he's very professional. He does things the right way. He doesn't burn any bridges, man. So we just gonna have to wait and see, man. But I wouldn't mind Russell Wilson, man. I just, like I said, don't let it affect our decision, man. We're gonna be straight with the quarterback situation. You know, we just Adam Schefter also reported that we cut ties with Brian Hoyer. Bro, about 87 years old, so it made sense about that time. Almost forgot bro's on the roster, but yeah, we cut Brian Hoyer today, the guy who was tied with Josh McDaniels and that whole Patriots way. Get his ass out of there. He's gone. So we weaving out these ex-Patriots one by one, man, and getting back to the roots of what the Raiders do, and you know, getting our identity back, man, because you know, that Patriot mess was toxic, man. It was nothing but turmoil, man. It was like poison, you know. Just because the Patriots did it their way don't mean you can bring it to the Raiders' way. So I'm glad he's gone, man. I think it saved about $2 million of cap space. So yeah, man. That's it for this video. I just wanted to touch on the Russell Wilson situation. Just wanted to basically explain how I felt about it. And yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting. Free agency's coming up. It's gonna be a lot of guys that we're gonna be looking at. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some big time players available that will fill a big time need for us. Not gonna talk too much on that. That's gonna be for another video. But defensive tackle, defensive tackle, and cornerback. But yeah, that's it for another video, man. All right, man, it's your boy Mac, and that's it for the video. Peace out.